Yo, it's your boy ISO, the artist in the building, and this is Fli Talk Live.
Yeah.
Ayo, J Stacks. Hit him with the 808s.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Jay Stats. This is another edition of Fli Talk Live. What I'm about to do is I'm about to introduce you to an artist that's literally next level. I see great things in this man. He about to tell y'all who he is real quick. Hey bro, tell him who you are.
Yo, it's the one and only. Sorry, I'm late. It's
Good.
ISO, the artist in the building, for the first time ever. Doing what I've been waiting to do for a long time, which is chase my dreams and put the next step forward to actually bring all these good things I'm trying to bring to life. So,
Got you. Welcome to the show. I saw the artist. Okay, so how we do on the show, we dive into everybody's origin, the beginnings. We always start off in the beginning. God created this. In the beginning, we want to learn what God created. So, give us a little rundown of who is ISO the artist.
who ISO the artist is he honestly is a mixture of all of my personalities. You know, the same personalities that you and I have, the same personalities that you and all of us have. You know, our anger, our happiness, our sadness, and when we just want to do whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
that's me. That's where you get the different songs. You know, from hype to chill to being in my feelings to whatever the case may be. It's just all very mixed emotions.
Yep.
And the name ISO, the artist, comes from the word isolation.
Mm,
Because as I've been growing up, I'm the oldest of three siblings, so it's four of us. We big family,
got you.
and I got a younger brother and I got two younger sisters. So like growing up, I always had big responsibilities, and then I always had my own life, and just a lot going on, and on top of that, I'm already an emotional kid, so I found
Yeah.
myself being by myself on purpose a lot of times to figure out what to do next, and I found that to be my best trait about myself. I actually like being by myself. I think better like that. I work better like that. When I was in school, I was a nerd. They used to call me a nerd because
Yeah.
I used to be by myself doing my work all the time, and that's where I thrive at. So that's actually when you isolate yourself. So I decided to call myself ISO, and I'm an artist of different things, not just music, even though that's my passion right there,
Yeah.
but many different things. So it becomes an art form, and that's where you get ISO the artist.
Okay. I like that. I ain't even I ain't even think that. I was thinking more of like because the ice, you know what I'm saying, what you rocking this and that, but ISO cause you isolated. I like how you constructed that and
Thank you.
incorporate into your name. So and we're going into coming up, were you born and raised here in Flint?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Flint on the north side, and
Okay.
some apartments. And my brother always laughed at me. He'd be like, "How you don't remember the street names?" But I don't remember the street name of where we was
That's
born
okay.
at. But it was the north side of Flint. And the crazy thing is, being from Flint, I was born at, the place got burnt out by now. It's burned down, knocked down, never to be seen again.
Yeah.
But yeah, and growing up in Flint, it's it's beautiful because you got family, but it's crazy because it's a struggle, not just for us, but for everybody out here. Because
Yeah.
Flint's pretty wild. It's getting better, but growing up, it was wild back in 2000. So um, I got used to living at one place for 1 year at a time, you
Hmm.
know. And every year we would move to a different neighborhood. My mom always tried the best to keep us in the best neighborhood possible,
Got you.
So I have lived in multiple different places, met a lot of different people, and within that got a lot of different judgment, about Mar, you like this and Mar, you like that, and but at the same time got to see so many different walks of life, and it just made me fall in love with having friends because
Mm-hmm.
you meet such good people, but at the same time but they don't know you're not gonna
Yeah.
be here much longer with them. You know what I'm saying? You about to move next year or in the
Yeah.
next couple months because the rent too high or because they
Yeah.
doing this all here. You know what I'm saying? It's just so. But that's how it was, and I learned to, by my mother, make the most of everything that you have. Make the most of what you got. Be thankful for what you have.
Definitely.
And you learn to appreciate people because they here and they gone. And
Yeah.
at that time, I was young, so I didn't have a choice whether I changed schools or if I could stay friends with this person or not. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I said, no matter what, we was kids.
Yeah.
So you learn to I
You
learned to be grateful at a young age, and that's how I got myself to this interview with you. You know what I'm saying?
for
Being
sure.
thankful for the people that I meet, whether it's outside, opening a door for somebody or somebody you work with or somebody you went to school with years ago. You know what I'm saying? Just being thankful and showing love to people. And
Yeah. Because all that pays off, man. It's like how people pay it forward.
yeah,
You gotta look at what you reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? You sow them good seeds, you do these good things, you're gonna start reaping the benefits and blessings out of them.
yeah,
I ain't really truly understood that whole statement, but the more I got older and the more I
yeah,
start like manifesting, doing positive things, helping people, giving back, that's the
yes.
more I start to get blessed.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that because I just seen this Bible verse last night where God was saying, you are really happy when somebody give you something, but you will feel so much more happy if you was to give something to somebody else. We always happy
Yeah.
when we get things, but when we so to the point where we don't give things back. You know what I'm saying? So I try to give back happiness or joy or peace and love, and it's been a blessing, bro.
Definitely,
Living though it's
definitely.
been a blessing.
Definitely is always a blessing. God put us here.
Yeah.
So going in, what seems to be your influence with music?
Oh man, my influence with music, and I've been waiting for the moment to say this on like camera for my family, but it's my mom and my uncle. My uncle has been a rapper since I was a kid. He been doing his own thing to the point where he got his own record label now.
Oh, no, no, no
Yep,
doubt.
and my mom grew up in the choir at church, singing and
Mm.
whatnot. So if it wasn't Sunday morning when we listening to Kurt Franklin, to where our
Yeah,
ears is
I
ringing,
yeah, but I done had the mornings.
yeah, or it's
Mary,
prior,
Mary, everybody.
right, and they're getting to it before the
Yeah,
sun come up, or
yo,
it's the weekends where we spending the night at my auntie house when I'm over there with my uncle, and we not only listening to him rap, but he got us, dancing, listening to Michael Jackson, doing Billie Jean Beat It with me, my brother, my cousins, because we was deep,
yeah,
big family. So that really was my inspiration. And just seeing how passionate my uncle, Mr. Omega, was about his own work growing up, it just was crazy. And then not only my family, but within my own life, ISO doing his own thing even as a kid.
yeah.
uh, I would find myself really, really attracted, like spiritually, to Michael Jackson a lot
Hmm.
for what he was doing and how he made people feel.
Yeah,
That was the biggest inspiration to me. That is what it is to this day. That he is the person who made me open my eyes and realize we can make people feel better through not only a million things, but this music. You
yeah,
can really make somebody feel completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like amazing. And
yeah.
I seen that as a kid and it looked like a superpower. And from that moment, that's tied in with my family, has been my gas.
Got you. Makes sense how your aura is too. You know what I'm
Yeah, man,
saying?
I'm
Like,
thankful.
okay, so explain the type of genre of music you're in. Getting into
That's
what lane
funny.
you feel like you're at.
Oh my goodness. So it all started off of I guess it started off rap because I started rapping at 16. But I always wanted to do pop music. But
Okay.
growing up being from Flint and whatnot,
It was a
always
different time to
it
it's rough
yeah.
trying to do that, trust
It
me.
was a different time, bro. We was still listening. I grew up off Soldier Boy and whatnot. I grew up off of Young Jock and whatnot, and a whole bunch
Yep.
of other people. So
Same music class, that 06, 07, 08
yeah,
class of
yeah,
music,
you know what I'm
yep.
saying. So when it came to me, I started trying to like rap, like thug rap. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it just didn't match up with my lifestyle. So it was really hard to do that. And I kept trying to do it, I kept trying to do it. And it just wasn't working. And my little brother, he was telling me, he was like, bro, you gotta do what they want to hear. They want to hear like, this right now. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. But it came down to the point after hearing everybody telling me what to do and whatnot. I just chose to scratch doing this for any famous purposes. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm doing this for me.
Yeah.
So at that point, I just started making the music that I wanted, and I find myself in the genre of pop music
Okay.
and rap music for sure,
Nice.
but also R&B and I guess R&B tied. Yeah, okay, R&B. Yeah. So pop, rap, R&B, and I wouldn't mind like being in like alt rock a little bit.
I'm into that.
Like yeah, like some
Yeah.
rock songs.
Yeah.
Like I really do. Like when I was growing up, I was listening to Axon Alexandria. It was a band, an emo band.
Yeah.
They had me wearing purple skinny jeans, trying to perm my hair, trying to
Man,
get a
look,
swoop.
My Chemical Romance, Blink 182,
Yeah, Bleak 182.
Corn.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I Green Day.
Oh my goodness, yes sir.
Yeah, trust me. I'm heavily influenced to all cultures and styles of music. But
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that
definitely.
it feels like empowering. Those like you can actually feel certain emotions. And I just want to make something that I love so much that other people actually enjoy too.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be the best. I'm not trying to be, the one and only. Like I'm better than you. Like I just want to make something so great that other people love it and they can't resist it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Music is universal, man. It's the one thing on earth that we all can agree that we love.
Hmm.
In the world we live in where everything is so divided and it's like, oh, I like this, but I don't like that. I don't know nobody who ever said I don't like music.
Right.
Nobody.
I feel like it takes for you to grow and mature within the music to understand that you don't have to just be one thing.
Yeah.
And people who don't choose to be themselves, they jump into this rap game being somebody else from the jump.
Mm-hmm.
And now that's what caused you to blow up. So
Yeah.
now you got to go off of that. You are a Hispanic dude, but you out here about to do like hardcore, like okay, like that's not a good one, but like what I'm saying, just not being yourself.
Yeah.
And if you blow up off that, it's gonna be tough, bro.
Yeah.
Be yourself from the jump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. So diving into this real quick, what is a typical day in the life of ISO, the artist?
To be honest, bro, in the day, I'm
Mm-hmm.
Mari. I work, I sell, furniture at work. I work
Mm-hmm.
at Ashley's Furniture. So usually I'm just, doing my thing. But where ISO comes in is really at nighttime when I really got the time to be, who I am. And I feel like he just coming to life right now,
Okay.
finally getting to breathe and see the light.
Mm-hmm.
Because until this point, ISO ain't never sat on no camera in front of nobody.
Mm.
I started in the closet at 16 and been doing it at my crib ever since then. So
Mm.
and the typical night of ISO is finding, a nice beat and whatever I'm going through, whatever I'm feeling at that time, I end up making a song off of it. And I don't
Mm.
stop until it's done. And I put my all into it. And that's how I have the albums that I have now.
Got you,
Yeah.
got you. Um, what's one of your favorite songs that got you right now? Like you just like, damn, like I did it with this one.
Oh my goodness. That's a tough question. People always ask me this too. Oh my goodness. That's a tough one. My
That's okay.
favorite song. I would say, okay, off top, my favorite song right now is it's called My Own Way.
Okay.
It's called Our Own Way. Yeah. New Way, Our Own Way, basically. But it's really
Okay.
called Our Own Way. And it's a song featuring me and my cousin, Lil Hoodie. Shout out to Lil Hoodie in the building. Ugh.
I like that. I like that.
But that's my first cousin. You know, we grew up together, and he taught
Mhm.
me how to use the studio equipment, and we made that song together. It's on
Got
the
you.
last tape I just dropped called Freedom. It's
Yep.
on Apple Music and stuff. So yeah, that'd be my favorite right now.
Okay.
Me and him did our thing on that one.
Okay. What seems to be your biggest challenge with all this right now?
My biggest challenge is my biggest challenge is, I would say, figuring out what to do next. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Because as an artist, people always say, don't sign no deal. You know what I'm saying? Just be independent, do whatever you want. But I always been the type of person where if I have too many options, I don't know what to choose.
Got you. Same.
Yeah.
Same.
So having all this freedom at the tip of my fingers is it's a blessing, but also my biggest challenge, because it's like, what do you do next?
Yeah.
Do you, after this interview, what do I do after I walk into these doors?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm by myself. I'm ISO. I'm isolated all the time. I got family, but for the most part, when it comes to this, it's just me. So it's like that's my biggest challenge, and that's why I love God and Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
because He helped me with everything.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
God's always there to lend a direction to where to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely always been a guiding map for me during my times of being so lost that thought I couldn't be found, but
Yeah.
believing in God and having that faith has definitely carried me through.
Yes, sir.
So with looking at this, what seems to be an important lesson that you have learned so far, just in life in general?
An important lesson.
Yes, sir.
An important lesson that I have learned from, it's actually from my mom, and
Okay.
she always had taught me this, but she brought this back to my attention, and she said, "People not gonna care whether you do it or you don't. So you might as well pick what you want to do, because at the end of the day, whether you did it, they didn't really care that much, and even if you didn't do it, they didn't care. But
Hmm.
same thing, vice versa. You know, you got people in your life. That's where family love comes in for. You know, when it comes to family, they do care if you do it, and they do care if you don't. But the world that we should be so worried about and so concerned about and nervous about, you know, why we won't do this, because people might, they don't care if you do or if you don't. So you might as well do it.
Yeah.
Just do it like Nike.
Got you. Got you. Simple, straight to the point.
Yeah,
Hey, I want to thank you for coming out again, man.
no
You
problem, my
know,
brother.
being one of my most, coolest guests coming by. I always get a lot of dope guests to come by, but with you, you know what I'm saying, you got this spirit, you know what I'm saying, you speak about God, you know what I'm saying, positive things. So, we love to hear that at Fly Talk. You feel me? Humble. That's where we at with it. Oh, you fine.
Well, I want to say I thank you and I appreciate you for giving me the time of day to come in here and do this with you, man. This was the first time. It's so ironic how God works. Let me say this before we go. But this happens to be your last show, your last time doing this. You got bigger things to go do, right?
Man,
And this happens to be my first time doing
yeah.
this. It's your last and my first at the same time.
Yep.
And we just met, bro. So it's only up from here. Thank you, Mr. J Stats. I
Oh,
appreciate you,
yeah.
my brother, and God bless you and God bless y'all.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hey, real quick, tell where they can find you at real quick.
Where can you find Mr. ISO the artist? Usually, if you need furniture, Ashley's Furniture. But hey, you can find me on Apple Music. You can find me on Spotify. You can find me on YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook. All these names are ISO the artist, but my real name is Amalri Giles. You can look me up on Facebook. I'm still a normal person, you know. But ISO in the building. That's where you can find me. And pretty soon, I'm gonna be pretty hard to ignore. So I'll be out there.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, I know what it is. Follow him. Link's gonna be in the description. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm Jay Stats. I love y'all. Thanks for rocking with me. doing this journey. Hey, but we ain't done yet, because I'm about to drop some heavy stuff on y'all real quick. Y'all know what it is, Fli Talk, and we do this forever. Let's go.